Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about we're going to start a new course. Actually, it's going to be Cybersecurity Bootcamp. It's going to be can't tell you exactly how long it will take. It will take maybe a month, maybe less, but I'm going to talk about many different concepts in cybersecurity, starting from penetration testing. I will do red team, and also I'll talk about blue team as well, defense. So let's review what we will talk about exactly. We will start with the first video today, which is introduction. Okay, introduction. Today is just an introduction and lab setup. Okay, we're going to be using a tool called Kali Linux. Okay, and this course is going to be hands-on from start to finish, and this is the syllabus. Okay, starting from next video we're going to start reconnaissance, okay, which is the first step in penetration testing. So we're going to, these are the things that we're going to try: Dorking, OC, and OS, Shodan. All these tools we're going to use it, especially Nmap, tools like Nmap, and we'll focus on the high value tools like Nmap and nuclei like this. And then we're going to go to module 2, which is scanning and enumeration. Okay, and in this module we're going to talk about the tools like Nmap and Rust, and to check how we can get versions, like the victims using, what version they're using, and what OS they're using, and this so on. And enumeration also, we'll try to get some details like users and stuff, using LDAP and SNMP, so directories. Yeah. After that we're going to start module 3, which is vulnerability assessment. Here we will identify and validate and prioritize weaknesses. That's basically what it means by vulnerability. We're going to use tools like Nessus, which is a famous vulnerability scanner, which we will scan actual vulnerable operating systems like Windows Server or Windows 11 like this. And we're going to see also this one, OpenVAS, which is open source tool. We'll find vulnerabilities. We'll talk about what is CVSS scores and how we can patch the vulnerabilities, etc. And then we'll talk about the network attacks. Okay, here we'll understand the traffic interceptions and defense, and like we'll start Wireshark. With Wireshark, which is very important, we'll actually demonstrate these attacks live on the lab. We use BetterCap, EtherCap. All these tools are basically used for performing these attacks. Okay, DHCP attacks session. We'll try all this. Okay, even I will show you how we can configure this port security, DHCP snooping using packet tracer. Okay, in Cisco. So then we'll go to credential access, which is basically password attacks. That's what the meaning of this. We can use tools like Hashcat, John the Ripper, Crunch, password spraying. All this stuff, all these different techniques and tools can be used to get the password from PCs, servers, and applications even. Then we'll start post-exploitation and lateral movement. This is also important. Basically, post-exploitation means once you get access to the victim's machine, what you can do, or victim's systems, what you will do. Lateral movement, move from one PC to another. Post-exploitation, getting more things like credentials, and yeah, these are the ways how to do it. Okay, pass the hash, pass the ticket. Kerber roasting is for Active Directory. These are actually very advanced methods. Okay, and we'll have a look at it. Also, we'll try to practice it on the lab. Okay. Then we'll talk about a little bit about web application security, but we're not going to focus on this. And I'm planning actually to put this one at the bottom once we finish everything. Okay, same thing with the cloud security. This also is going to be at the end once we finish everything. And mobile security, also this we'll put it at the end. And we'll focus on social engineering, which is very important. Wireless security also, like common attack, able to win, like an attacker can just create 2 different access points and trick you to connect to the attacker's access point and stuff like that. Then we'll see network evasion, tunneling. This is also important, like how attacker actually hide from firewalls, how they can hide in the network, how they hide in the windows, and this details. After that, I'm going to start a new course, a new module, which is Palo Alto Network Firewall Security. This is just a firewall. Okay, it's the number one brand, number one vendor for firewalls. Actually, we're going to actually implement it on the lab. We're going to test the most important features like security zones, NAT, encryption policies, SSL, so we can see how it works in details. Okay, and we're going to also test VPNs and stuff. Then we're going to start incident response. Okay, so since we have already finished the attacking part, we're going to focus on defense, which means what we can do if there is an incident, on how to prepare for an incident. Like we're not going to just wait for an attacker to attack us, right? We're going to be prepared, ready. So this preparation and how we detect, we use alerts, right? We set up alerts in our monitoring tools like SIEM or something like that, and it will automatically alert us if there is an intrusion or anything. And isolation, blocking, like how we can, if there is an attacker access the PC, what we will do, we will isolate it, right? The PC and stuff, eradicate, you remove the threat, how you can remove it, how you can patch it for the future recovery, what you learn. And this are basically what we'll do. We'll also do a lab here. We're going to use actually Splunk, okay, Shuffle for SOAR, and we'll do Palo Alto. Not Palo Alto, I'll do Llama Charlie, which is a free EDR actually. And some tools which are paid, actually we're not going to use, like this CrowdStrike and stuff. We're just going to talk about it so we know they're there, but we're not going to use. We're going to use only open source tools mostly, and we'll talk about forensic tools, and we'll talk about legal ethics. If we have time, we'll add more, like more topics, but the main focus is actually on the first, like this topics. If you just watch module 1 up to module 6 here, you will be able to understand most of the attacks in cybersecurity. And once you understand how it works, you will also know the defense, how to defend against it. Okay, so this is basically what we will do. Okay, first thing what we need to do is actually go to set up the lab. Okay, so to set up the lab, I suggest we go with Kali Linux. You can just type here Kali Linux. Okay, Kali Linux. Okay, and then you have here on the PowerPoint, once you go to Kali Linux, okay, you're supposed to download a pre-built vmware 64-bit image. Okay, this is actually easier than installing it from scratch. Like for example, if you go to download here, it's much easier if you just download this one, pre-built image. Okay, you just download this one and you choose torrent or direct download. It doesn't really make a difference. I'm using VMware Workstation, but you can use VirtualBox as well. So then once it's downloaded, for me it's already downloaded, so I'm just going to open it. I'm going to go to the place where it's downloaded. Okay, I'm going to search for it here. Okay, once it's downloaded, you have to extract it actually. Extract here. Okay, just give it some time until it's extracted. Let me pause the video because it's going to take